Number 15, Philagape says, Day of the Lord question. What must come first? Per 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Does apostasia, that's the Greek word, does that mean a spiritual falling away / rebellion, or a physical departure, as in the rapture? Thank you for your ministry. Okay, this is a tough question for me. I'm going to talk about it with you guys, but I have to admit that because I'm unresolved on some of these issues. So amongst the debates on end time stuff, there's a bunch of micro debates on related issues. So this one is, there's two sides. There's probably other sides, but here are two sides in this debate. 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no one deceive you in any way, for that day will not come. This is the day of the Lord, unless the rebellion comes first and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the son of destruction, who opposes and exalts himself, and he does all these things. That phrase, the rebellion, that's in the ESV. Let's read that same word in some different translations. The NASB, it says it will not come unless the apostasy comes first. Okay, the NIV puts it this way, that day will not come until the rebellion occurs. New King James Version says it will not come unless the falling away comes first and the man of sin is revealed. Here's what I'm going to do, because I'm not resolved on this issue myself. I'm going to do a word study with you guys right now, since it's only one word we're looking at, and I don't think this word will take too long. Let's see. We'll look at it together. Apostasia, we'll look at BDAG, if you want to look for an actual Greek resource that you guys might want to check out for looking up words like this. BDAG is a reliable and well-respected one. BDAG, it's a lexicon. So if you type in the search engine, BDAG lexicon, you'll find it. Apostasia, here's the word, right? Defiance of established systems or authority. That's one possible definition. Another one is rebellion, abandonment, or breach of faith. Okay, so the word itself could mean, as you kind of alluded to in your question, it could mean, an actual rebellion, like an organized armed rebellion against a government. It could mean rebellion in some other lesser sense, just a rebellion in general. Abandonment. So this is not rebellion like we're fighting against you, but abandonment, we're all leaving you. It could mean breach of faith. Now, when you combine these last two, when you look at the last two, it feels like it could be like sort of a bunch of people departing from Christ. They apostatize, the great apostasy, right? So a bunch of people are going to fall away from Christ. They depart from the church. Others could say there's going to be some sort of like rebellion. And these are I think, the options that you presented for us in, does it mean spiritual falling away / rebellion, or a physical departure as in the rapture? The option you give is the rapture. Okay, the rapture option, here's the question we have. Does it fit into the word apostasia? Could apostasia be the rapture? Defiance of established system or authority, a rebellion, abandonment, breach of faith. The basic meanings of this word does not lend itself towards the idea of the rapture, in my opinion. Okay, based upon just a quick word study, we could easily look up all the references to it. But it generally seems to have a negative connotation, whereas the rapture would be a great hope. So in this verse, right, the falling away, the apostasy, that whatever this is going to be, it seems to me that it would be hard. I'd be hard pressed to see the rapture in that verse in 2 Thessalonians. Yeah. Now, I do believe, in Paul's letters to the Thessalonians, he talks about us being caught away. So in my mind, the rapture is a biblical doctrine. The question is, when does it happen? But often people, when they say the rapture, what they really mean is pre-trib rapture. And I'm not taking a side on that. I just think we're going to be caught into the air and ever be with the Lord, and the dead in Christ will be raised. That's an event that really happens clearly. But I don't think 2 Thessalonians is talking about it.